My name is William Tucker. I'm the co-founder of the Community Literacy Coalition that I set up together with my wife, and we run the Community Literacy Program. We started it because we saw a need in the society for literacy. If you look in the community, you'll see problems like drugs, poverty, homelessness, and a host of social ills, crime, and a lot of them are being individually addressed. But it's a revolving door problem, and you have to get at the root of the problem, which is literacy. It's different in that we use a learning for mastery-based approach. Now, what that means is you study at your own pace. We cover fundamentals. We do exercises until you are comfortable. And this is actually based on an educational philosophy published in 1968 by Benjamin Bloom, and it's published by the Department of Education. They knew that if you let a person study at their own pace in small, simple steps, 95% of any people in society can master a subject. So we are learning for mastery, where we let people study at their own pace. We have volunteers come in, help you when you get stuck, and cover the fundamentals of literacy. Statistically, in the United States right now, we have 54% of adults that read below a 6th grade level. If you go to the Barbara Bush Foundation and read some of their studies, you'll see that this is costing the US economy $2 trillion a year in lost income and additional expenses to social programs due to the lack or reduction in literacy. That's one of the major problems we're facing in the US. Also, our graduates, of high school are now graduating illiterate. Right? And it's starting to reach the awareness of society. And we are trying to restore literacy, or the power of literacy, back to the community. And we run a program that parents can help with. We're putting the community back at cause, right? We're letting the community fix the problem. If you give the community the tools, they will fix it. There's so many good people in the community, so we rely entirely on volunteers. We start with the fundamentals of literacy, and it's a very simple approach, but the English language has about 50 words that are 50% of any written sentence, right? So it's the same 50 words that are the foundation of literacy and the foundation of the English language. We actually stopped teaching those words in 1954 and started calling them connecting words. So people are nowadays familiar with connecting words. In 54, they said, okay, these words aren't important. They're probably the most crucial words of the English language. Nobody knows them. I'll give you an example. I'm going to ask a terrible question, right? And lots of people are going to go, oh, that's too simple a question. I've asked thousands of educators. I've probably asked about 10,000 people by now, and not a single person has been able to answer the question. And I couldn't have answered it myself in the beginning. But I asked people for the 3 basic meanings of the word and, A-N-D, that they use all day long. And they're only usually aware of one meaning they're using. Yet the other 2 meanings of and change everything in a sentence. All right? So 54 simple words. 2 is at, for, with. Right? You ask people, what are their meanings? Well, in and on have 12 separate meanings. If you don't know the 12 separate meanings, you can't read. All right? Because you're going to misunderstand the sentence. You're going to pick something else up than what it says. So learning for mastery is all about micro steps, learning one step at a time, gaining certainty, and drilling until you can do it. We have a 100% success rate in creating literacy with people who do the program.